Hello friends, welcome to the Passion of Life and welcome back to my kitchen. So today in this video I am going to show you how to prepare biryani in oven. So whether it's a chicken biryani or mutton biryani, you can prepare the same way, and it's dum biryani. So in this way you can prepare biryani for many people. If you have a guest over or a party at your home, you can prepare a little large amount of biryani in this aluminum container, and believe it or not, it's rice and chicken and egg, potato, everything will cook so nicely. So just keep watching and you can try this recipe at home. I already have a video how to prepare biryani on stove top, so this time I am preparing this in oven. So let's get started. So for this I'm preparing the mutton biryani today. So just we need to marinate this mutton first with some little salt and ginger and garlic paste, 2 spoon ginger and 2 spoon garlic. Next we will add that biryani masala. So normally I use the ready one, which one available in market, but this time I'm using Sun biryani masala, but other brand are also good. There are many varieties over there, so you can choose any of them. Biryani masala, 2 to 3 spoon biryani masala, and next I will add little curd. You can use normal curd or you can use hung curd, both are okay. So 2 spoon curd, and now mix everything and keep it aside for about an hour for marination. And here is potato for biryani. I cut this like this halfway. So next we will prepare the rice, biryani rice. So for preparing rice, here I took 2.5 cup basmati rice, long grain basmati rice, and I washed it properly, and now we need to boil it with proper amount of water. Before boiling we need to add some salt, 1.5 spoon salt, 2 spoon oil, and some whole garam masala spices. Here I add cardamom, cinnamon, some kabab chini and some clove. So that's it, mix. Now let's cover it and cook the rice up to 50 or 60%. And here I boil some eggs. So today I will use egg in my biryani also. So here I boil 4 eggs in my electric egg cooker. And now it's time to check the rice whether it's done or not. Yeah, I think it's done. See, yeah, it's not very soft or not very hard. It's almost halfway cooked. So now we will strain it in a strainer. And next here we start cooking the mutton. It's almost 1 hour over. Mutton is fully marinated, and for that we need to add 3 to 4 spoon ghee in a pressure cooker. And now add this mutton, marinated mutton in it. Cook it for few minutes, and then we will add those potato in this mutton. Just mix with all spices and mutton together. Cook it for another 3-4 minutes. And now we will add little warm water in this mutton, and then we will cover it and give 1 whistle. Before that we will take all the potatoes out from this cooker, otherwise it will be very soft. We don't need to cook this potato along with this mutton. Now add little water, warm water. I always prefer to use warm water. That's it. And now cover it and give 1 whistle. 1 more potato was left there. I'm adding little red chili powder. It gives a nice color. And that's it. And now everything is ready. Our rice is ready, mutton is ready, egg ready. So we will prepare the layer. So here is the aluminum tray. So now let's start the layering. At bottom spread little ghee, and on top of that spread this rice. So like this, all over the tray spread the rice evenly. So this is our first layer, rice layer, and next we will arrange this potato on top of this rice. And next we will arrange all mutton pieces on top of this. Now next we will spread all the spices. So first ghee, that is clarified butter. So spread 2 to 3 spoon ghee all over mutton pieces and potato pieces, and some next biryani spices, that is same spices I used for marination, that is Sun Biryani Masala. And some next we will add some that beresta fried onion. I'm using the market one. You can prepare the same thing at home, deep fried onion. And next add little salt. So you have to add salt according to your taste. Now next I am preparing the another layer. Add more rice, cover all mutton and potatoes. So now I will add the eggs. So cut it little so all spices can go inside also. Place it somewhere like this, and the same procedure, add some biryani spices. And next I will add some kesar milk that I soaked previously. So here it is, milk with some kesar. It gives a nice color to our biryani. I don't use that artificial color. So it gives a nice color to biryani, and it's good for health too. And add some clarified butter or ghee, some beresta or fried onion. So another layer is done, but I have little rice left, so I will spread this on top of this layer. And next I will add this 2 to 3 spoon of mutton gravy on this rice. So it will keeps our biryani very moist and soft. So now this layer is complete also. And yeah, I just add little kaura water, that is gives a nice aroma to this biryani. And other things are all same, little beresta, little biryani spices. And now I will add this mutton gravy. So that's it. And now we will cover it with aluminum foil. I am giving 2 aluminum foil cover. And we will prepare this biryani in oven. So before that we need to preheat our oven. So here I preheat my oven at 400 degree Fahrenheit and cook it there for at least 40 to 50 minutes. So I am using 2 aluminum cover because if one it get teared in any case, so it will not cook properly. So it will be sealed properly, and now we will place it in the oven. And that's it. And after 50 minutes our biryani is ready to serve, and I'm showing you how it looks like. Wow, nice smells comes, yeah, and it looks awesome. And see the rice grain, each and every grain of rice is as it is, it's not broken, and it's cooked perfect. All rice, mutton, egg and potato, everything is cooked perfectly. So I hope you like this recipe. Whenever you have a party at your home or a guest over, so you can prepare a large amount of biryani in this type of aluminum container in your oven. And yeah, it's come very nice. So please try this recipe at home, leave your valuable comments. So thanks for watching. Thank you. Bye.